Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Kristen, and today I'm going to be sharing my January recap with you guys. So let's get started. Okay, so this is later than it normally is. Life has been crazy. It's about to get crazier, but I wanted to make sure that I didn't forget to do this video and share with you all of my January reads and how I felt about them, because I do have some big opinions. So I wanted to make sure I got those out for you guys and let you know. So we're going to go on and start with book number 1. So, book number 1 is Serpent and Dove, which has been on my list for a really, really long time. And my husband got it for me for Christmas. It was the first book of the year, and it was a pretty good start to the year, not gonna lie. I did only give it 4 out of 5 stars. I did like the concept of the book. It is all about a witch and a witch hunter who get, pretty much they have to marry because of some strange circumstances. And, but at first, of course, he doesn't know that she's a witch, and then all of this comes to light, and witches are pretty much hunted, and for a good reason, it seems, because most of them seem to be pretty wicked. And there is the mother of all witches. I can't remember what they call her, but anyways, she is trying to take down the king and the kingdom and restore the witch's rightful place. And through all of this, of course, this witch, our main character, her husband is a witch hunter, and he believes in his heart that all witches, no matter what, are evil. And so you can imagine what happens, and crazy stuff happens when he finds out that she is actually one of them. So pretty interesting book. I liked it. I did feel like the romance kind of, I don't know, it's like she kind of made it, forced it to happen, and it was kind of a quick thing, and I didn't think it organically came about. I don't know, that's just kind of how I feel about it. I feel like, I don't know, one minute they hate each other, the next minute they don't, or what, I don't know. I just kind of didn't feel like everything happened organically. I felt some of the stuff was rushed for the storyline, and I would have liked for that to have played out a little more, but I did think it was a really good book. I will read the second one, which is Blood and Honey, so looking forward to that one. I truly am. But yes, 4 out of 5 stars for this one. Next, we have Ready Player 2, which I was hesitant to go into because I absolutely loved number 1. And I was hearing some things about number 2 that I just was like, I don't know if I'm going to like this. Like, people were saying it just was not as good as the first one. And I will say that it wasn't as good as the first one. The first one was epic, but I thought this one was really good as well. I did give it 4 out of 5 stars. I enjoyed some of the gameplay in this one, and the worlds and things that were in it. I don't want to give too much away, but there's Lord of the Rings, there's Prince, there's stuff in there that I enjoy, so I did like that. I think that he did end it well. I don't see it coming to have another book. I really don't. I think he ended it really well, and I think that he did a really good job of that. He tied up some characters. It was kind of strange ending, but it was good. But I definitely say that if you liked number 1, I would read number 2. It does go further. You do find more about about the original characters, and my mindset changed about Holloway. And so yeah, I think it was a really great book. If you like sci-fi, if you like gaming, if you like 80s stuff, definitely read it. I think it was great. Just know that there are some parts in here that are not PG-13. They're a little bit R. So just be aware. It's not many, but it is a couple of things in here that he was like, didn't really fit with the rest of the book. He just put them in there. And that's why I felt like was really forced. So yes, again, 4 out of 4 stars for Ready Player 2. All right, I feel like I need to give one that I really, really liked, because I kind of had some issues with the first 2. Still really great books, still 4, but I am going to bring to you a 5-star book. The Queen of Blood. I was not sure about this book at all. I had heard about it, not even heard about really what it was about, but just thought that it would be cool, found it for super cheap, found the first and the second one, and bought them on a whim, and I loved it. Oh my goodness. 5 out of 5 stars. Cannot wait to read the next one. The main character in this story is going kind of like trying out to be one of the queen's heirs. And basically she's doing this because tragedy struck her and her family in her village, and she wants to be able to protect her family from these spirits. And the spirits are really volatile, but the queen, who is a mortal queen, a human queen, she kind of reins them all in. And she controls them. But the spirits, their nature is to kill humans and to be done with them. But the queen uses her power to rein them in. So all the heirs have somewhat of a power over these spirits. And so this main character, she is training to be one of the heirs, and there are some things going on in the background that we find out about the queen at the time. And just, I really, really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the whole process of her training and what that took, and just the different things that happened along the way. It was great. The ending was blow your mind kind of ending, and it hurt me. It hurt me deep. So I do suggest this one. I did love it, and I cannot wait to read the second one, because I hear the second one has dragons, and I want to know how she brings that into this story, because I don't even know how she could do that. I don't even know. So I'm really excited about it. And now I'm glad that I gave you a 5-star rating, because I'm about to give you one that I didn't really like. And I almost gave it a 2, but I gave it a 3 because the writing in and of itself is good. Like, I felt like there was some beautiful writing in this book, but I still don't know what in the heck. I don't know what in the heck I just read. So as the Starless Sea, I heard so many good things about this book. I was like, well, I have to read it. It's about books and like a library type of thing, and I can't explain to you what happened because I don't even know. And I read somebody's review of this, and they said this story lacked the one thing that a story needs: a plot. And I agree completely. You have so many things going on in this book, so many flashbacks, so many different stories from other books mixed in. So you have, like, I guess you have a main character and some other main character issues sprinkled in there. And yeah, and you'll go for 2 chapters of that, then there's this random story just put in there, which eventually kind of all comes together. It's just confusing as hell, and I don't know how else to say it. I'm so sorry, but I'm just still confused. So if you'd like to know what this book is about, I really do suggest you go and read somebody's synopsis of it, because I can't tell you, because I don't know. Here's how I read this book, because I'm like, I am not gonna DNF it. I'm not going to. So I would read, it's broken up into parts. So I'd read part 1 and then go read another book, a whole book, then come back and read part 2, and then read a whole nother book, and then read 3 and read a whole nother book. That is how I made it through this book, and I'm so proud of myself, because I wanted to give up so many times, and I just hate giving up on them. And it did not redeem itself, and I'm so sorry. But the writing itself was beautiful. I thought, she is a great writer, and I'm a little bit scared, because I really want to read The Night Circus, which is also by Erin Morgenstern, but I don't know. I heard people read some reviews that said don't not read it because of reading this one and not liking it. So I'm going to try it eventually. I'm going to give her a second chance, because this one I did not like, and I'm really sorry about it. Actually, I'm not really sorry about it. I just did not like it. It's a 3 out of 5 stars, and I think that's generous. And next, we have Liane Moriarty's The Husband's Secret, which is another 4 out of 5 stars for me. I love Liane Moriarty's books. I really loved Big Little Lies, and there was another one that I really liked, and my brain is just not functioning because I taught all day today and then had a root canal. Not a root canal, a filling. But I do love her stuff. I'm not a huge contemporary or fan. And I guess this is a little bit mystery, but I do like her stuff. She normally has a big twist in her books. This one did, but I saw it coming from a mile away. So I did like it, but it was pretty predictable for me. The characters, as always, are really thought out. So this one is about a like stay-at-home housewife who finds this letter from her husband that is for her to open when he dies. And she was like, I'm not gonna open it because that's like, why would I do that? And he says, oh, it's just something silly I wrote after her daughter was born. It's all mission gushy. Don't read it. Please don't read it. So then she starts thinking about it. But all the while you have other characters. So you have this other character whose husband and cousin, who's also her best friend in the world, telling her that they are now in love. And so she moves back to the town that the first woman is in. And then you also have a third character whose daughter was brutally murdered when she was young. So when she was a teenager. So all these stories kind of interconnect and come together, kind of like her other books. But I felt like this one was pretty predictable, more predictable than her other ones for sure. So I did like it. I thought it was good. If you were into like a mystery-ish and contemporary stories, I would say this is a good one to pick up. But I would more so say pick up Big Little Lies. That one I really, really did like. And I do love Leanne Moriarty's things, books. So that's 4 out of 5 stars for The Husband's Secret. And last, I have Words of Radiance by Brandon Sanderson, number 2 in the Stormlight Archives. And yes, another big one, like almost 1,200 pages. And it took me a good long while with this one, guys. I did enjoy it. Here's another 4 out of 5 stars. I did not enjoy this one as much as I did the first one because this one lulled for me in quite a few spots. And I was just like, oh my gosh, can we get something interesting? And then it would be like, holy crap, what just happened? Interesting. And then it would lull and they'd be like, holy crap, what just happened? So I know that you can't have a book that's all holy crap, what just happened? So I totally get it. It's just because this one's so long that the lulls were a little bit like, oh my gosh, I really just want to get through it and it's so long. But if you've read the first one or saw my recap on the first one, we have the same characters, but we're really focusing on Kaladin and Shallan in this book. And they're finally, everybody's coming together now. And you're starting to finally piece some things together about the Knights Radiant and about these different powers and different, I forget what they're called, but there's different ones who can do different things. So you kind of start to really learn more about that in this story. And I did like it. The ending blew my mind, and I do really want to read the next one soon. Just to find out what the heck is going on, because I kind of thought this was going to happen, but I was like, I don't know. I feel like it might, but I don't know. But then I was right, and I was really excited about it because I've been bugging my husband just to tell me, and he was like, no, you have to read. So I did love it. 4 out of 5 stars, though, because I did struggle through this one a little bit just because those lulls were so just drugs on so much, but there were enough of the holy craps that it is definitely a great book. So again, 4 out of 5 stars for Words of Radiance. So that was my recap. A lot of opinions this month, I feel like I'm not normally this opinionated, but it is what it is. And I hope you guys liked it. Let me know what you thought of the books below. Please don't crucify me for The Starless Sea or my thoughts on Ready Player One. Those are just my thoughts, and I just don't feel like you have to force some things. And I just felt like some things were forced. I feel like things should organically happen and be, I don't know. I mean, I know it's fiction. I get that, but it's not enough fiction that it's totally away from the way things are, like the way people act and who they are and how they express themselves. So I don't know, I just felt I don't like things to be forced. I like them to happen organically, and I feel like quite a few things in some of these books were forced, and I'm just not a fan of that. So it is what it is. But I hope you guys stick around. I hope you guys hit that subscribe button, please, and I'll catch you guys next time.